I can smell the gunpowder. You literally can. You can. There's a lot of guns going off back there. Holy cow. Trap shoot, maybe? No. But you can smell the sulfur. Today, I am at the Ironton Rail Trail in Copley, Pennsylvania. It's outside of Whitehall. So I've never been out here before. This is a old railroad that used to feed the Lehigh cement factories. So there's a lot of buildings and stuff like that along this rail trail that used to involve the Lehigh Portland cement. So probably like 9 or 10 miles total. So we'll see what it's like. So this is a block phone booth. So the railroad used to do everything by telegraph, and it, you know, coming to the turn of the century, when the infrastructure was there and the phone lines, they started putting these out. 1902, 1906 is what it says on the top there. So they used to, man, that could be like a, looks like a nuclear fallout bunkers from Fallout. But yeah, so this is what they used to use to call back and forth between the stations after the telegraph in the early 1900s. It's pretty cool. You can see the old telephone in there. Long block station, short block station. See a railroad signs. Beautiful windy day. So these are cement kilns, part of the Copley cement factory. So they made Portland cement. And what's the difference between regular cement and Portland cement? I guess Portland cement was stronger because they ground up the dust, or ground up the limestone for the cement finer than normal the normal process. So these are the kilns that were used to make the concrete. This is Sailor Park. So basically, there's a preservation project right now to kind of keep these things going and restore these things. So Portland cement was basically, they burned a whole bunch of different materials inside these kilns at a very high temperature, and that's what made the clinker. I don't know what the clinker is. I have to look that one up later. That's what they call it, clinker. And that's what helped to make this Portland cement. So really neat. So far it looks like most of this trail is paved, which is interesting. Not that I'm complaining. It's very nice. Neat old iron train trestle. Like it sound like that. More a second. So this trail is pretty suburban, but it's like a really good mix. The trail is covered pretty good on both sides by trees, so you really don't notice it. A lot of times you're not noticing you're going through a lot of the housing developments and stuff like that, but it's paved for the most part, which is really cool. I mean, really nice. Nice smooth ride. A lot of benches, which is good too. Gives a lot of chill out points. This has got a weird echo sitting right here. Like things are going on behind me, but they're not. I'll look back at this video and like see people standing behind me or something like this, but I don't know if it's the hill behind me or what. Things are like reverberating. So it's a rather pretty day to do this. We'll just chill out here for a couple minutes and then keep going on. We're about 5 miles into it, into the loop part, which kind of goes back up to where we were parked, and then goes another, bunch of miles the other way. So had a really bad rainstorm yesterday, which really knocked the temperature down, thank God, because yesterday was so hot and humid and oppressive. So you got this nice little stream that runs along the trail. Supposedly stock trout stream. Maybe we'll have to check it out someday. It's pretty accessible. It doesn't even look that deep. It only looks like a couple feet. We'll have to check it out. I didn't know this. This is a spot, one of those Revolutionary War forts that we were talking about before, with like Fort Detrick and all through the Auburn and all that. So this is Fort Deschler. So they did an excavation here, didn't find hardly anything. Proposed dig area for archaeologists to have possible remnants artifacts at historic Fort Deschler site. So none of the original structures still standing. Foundation wall was discovered by radar equipment. Unfortunately, lies under 5 feet of fill and was not excavated. So this was the site of one of those forts. I see a sheet. I see a sheet's roof. Barely see it from there. There's the sheets along the trail. Alright, I'm a little addicted. What do you want? It's a good place. An old railroad car without any feet. It's got no wheels. There's lots of cement factories and stuff along this trail. That building right there is probably one of them. No trespassing. Will not have you trespass here, laddie. Not going in. Just gonna take a peek. Just peeking. Just off the side of the road is another structure. 1891. That's cool. They turned it into like a little bird watching area. Peek through. Some bird nests and stuff over there. Pretty neat. Old structure. And you have all the well, just by the sign above the door, it says Fire Department 1891. I'm assuming that this was an old fire department. Kind of a cool building. You can kind of see it. Like this would be where the doors were for their equipment. Kind of cool. Old rafters roof. Looks like they put a tin roof on it to make it kind of a shelter. Let's peek out the back here quick. Really neat. Oh, these are stoves. Yeah, it's like a stove. Look at all the ash in now. Huh. Anyway, cool stuff. So this is the spur line. I got off the loop a little while back before this buildings I went through. Definitely a lot less suburban. There was a farm on my right hand side. So yeah, about almost 7 miles into it. Not too bad. You know, the trailhead, it looks like Troxel Steckle Park. There's a piece of the concrete factory over there. What I was talking about earlier. Lots of, called the cement belt for a reason, I guess. So yeah. Gun club. No kidding. Sounds like World War III going on down here. Cool little hurdy, or what do they call them? Gandy dancer. That's it. Gandy dancer. It's like a little pump cart for the railroad. Whew. That was loud. What is this? Wow. So that's a water tower. Can you tell them by a gun club? Only a little. Can't believe it looks like a mom and a couple babies. Can't believe they're actually hiding here next to the Gunfire. Oh, look, there's a carp over there. I don't know if you can see it. It's a pretty big carp. Copley Creek. A little concrete bridge. So the gun club must be in an old cement factory. I'm seeing lots of like old walls and stuff. Not this is just a barrier. That's pretty cool. It's a good place to have one. You know, bullets won't go through the walls. Crazy. So it's gotta be coming close to the end of the spur line. Kind of turned into a move it, Robin. Like a rougher stone, which you can probably tell by the vibrating camera. So it kind of ended. So we're turning around here, headed back. I'm gonna try to peek over the wall. I think it's Lehigh Valley Sporting Clays. I didn't realize there was an quarry. Never been there before. How you doing? Cheater. Guy's a cheater. Come on. Guy had a motor on his bike. Cheater, pumpkin eater. It's the old cement factory. Good benches. We're at about 10.5 miles, about 2 hours without stopping and checking out. I'm at the, I don't know where I am. I'm still on the Ironton Rail Trail, so okay. Alright, let's finish it off. You can see the remnants of the concrete factory there. Huge structures. And there's another one there. And then there's stairs and a rope swing over a tiny little creek. Good luck with that. Oh, I'm playing Tarzan over it or something. An old building foundation tucked back in the off the trail. This is one of those places I'm gonna have to come back and fall. Once all the vegetation and stuff is down, you probably see a lot more. I mean, there's so much stuff that's hidden behind these little trees and stuff. I'll walk up this little trail here. Another little structure up there to the left. Not sure what that is. I don't think it's a house. Almost looks like a piece of a bridge or something. There's a little sign up here. Let's see what the sign says. Historical Trail, Eagle Project. Another building. Lots of Eagle projects. Man, there's a lot of little structures and buildings back here. Oh, spikes coming through. Maybe that was a bridge. Probably a bridge. Central Mill of the Central Cement Company. Huh. Yeah, it looks like a bridge. kilns, maybe? Maybe they're kilns. Yeah, maybe they're like forges or something. You can see the brickwork inside there. Holy mosquitoes. Huh. There's one on the other side here. And there's pins and bricks on the ground. Not quite sure what this is. Go look at the sign again. You are now standing inside what used to be the first floor of the Pennsylvania Mill, present-day trail which cuts in between the engine room and the cooper shop. Look closely around you and you might be able to see the rooms and foundations of the once busy mill. So those are mills. Huh. So this used to be a building of the mill. That's interesting. It's weird how things have kind of gone back to nature. You know, this used to be a building. What's this? Tree fell down over here. Closed off. Yeah, you can now you can tell you're inside of a building. Look, there's the back wall, side wall. Huh. That's interesting. Mills. Another little building here I missed along the side of the road. It's like a boiler room or something. Huh. So I am at the crossroads of the loop and the spur. Just got like half a mile to go. And I'm back at my starting point. So it's starting to get hot. Starting to sweat a little bit. Well, let's see if I can do an ollie over like jumping turn. Ready? 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 No. Nope. I don't think so. And we're back. Down the other way. So that was the Ironton Rail Trail in Copley, outside of Allentown, Whitehall. Really good ride. So it was about 14 or so miles with the loop and the spur. Beautiful day for it. Definitely want to come back in the fall though, because I bet you there's a lot more buildings and stuff like that that are off the trail that you just don't see with the leaves hanging. So, but yeah, check it out. Ironton Rail Trail, Whitehall Township, outside of Allentown. If you like my videos, make sure you like, subscribe, check out my older videos. And we'll see you in the next one.